Hello everyone and welcome back to another Diecast review. We have another 4-car set here from Hendrick Motorsports. This is the Darlington throwback from 2020-23. Whoa, wait a minute. 2000 and 2023. What a year, huh? 2023. I meant 2023 and then 2023 altogether. Has not happened yet. That's a weird year. That'd be like, what? 2023. 2023. That'd be like, what? 220,000? 200,000? I don't know, something like that. Either way, mess it up big time. Ta-da! Here's the 4-pack set. Very awesome. This one's got to be my favorite. I'm not an Elliott fan, and I hate to pick it over Bowman, but... okay, when I say I'm not an Elliott fan, I'm not saying like I don't like Elliott or I don't hate Elliott or, you know, whatever. I'm in between with Elliott, but his throwback... top tier, probably S tier. It's like the best one, just out of nowhere. Like, I mean, you can tell that this one, I don't know, like this one probably sticks out the most. This one might be second to stick out to you, and kind of forgot the scheme existed. I don't even know what he's throwing back to. So either way, the 4-pack set for the Darlington race, I'm so glad they're doing these. But like I said, in the patriotic 4-car set, I wish they would do more than just Hendrick. Don't get me wrong, I like my Hendrick boys, I do, but being a diecast collector, having a little more variety would be nice. What happened to the deck lid of, almost said Gordon, of Byron? Oh, what is that, dude? Why? Oh my god, okay, so this is not off to a good start. I mean, if anything, I could just buy the Byron and swap it out, but either way, we're going to open these up, get a closer look. We are going to go in numerical order this time. Last time I went 5, 24, 9, 48. Hopefully, I can count this time and do it correctly. Here's the first diecast out of the box, and I could not help but notice how terrible the printing is on the Goodyear tires. Is it supposed to be like that? Is that G supposed to be that way? Because I don't think it is, but I guess it could be. But that's just, it's weird. I don't like, because they didn't do very well with the Salutes wheels. But, I mean, they're not terrible, but they're not really good either. Like, they could be better, but they're not, I guess they're not that bad. They could be a little more thin. They're a little fat, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm going to fat shame the tires. The lettering's a little big. Because, like, it takes up the entire tire. So... the entire tire. The whole tire, I'll say that. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to look at some other reference picture, but they look a little too big. But anyway, here's the first diecast. This is Kyle Larson's number 5, HendrickCars.com. I think this was to... was it Tony Stewart? Is that who he threw back to? I don't remember. I'll have to throw up an image here because I really don't remember. So yeah, here's the first one. Very cool. I like the blue on it. I think the blue is wrong, though. I think it's supposed to be like a deeper, more metallic blue. But either way, still a cool paint scheme. So on the hood here, we have HendrickCars.com, the hood louvers, Larson with the updated windshield banner here. Got the number 5. That number 5 right there reminds me of Casey Kane more than anything. So that's interesting. Larson there on the rear name banner, HendrickCars.com. On the back end, we got HendrickCars.com once again, Valvoline, got the number 5. Chevy bow tie and ZL1. Then HendrickCars.com, Valvoline, 2 winter stickers. Got caught. Yeah, it is definitely smoke because he had the little smoke logo. Kyle right there. Yeah, that's definitely Stewart, 100%. So we got these little like wavy patterns all around the bottom of the car. I think it looks kind of neat, to be honest. I like the light blue outline that kind of separates it really well. On the B post, we got Chevy, Exalta, maybe a little bit of Focus. There we go. Cincinnati, Climb, Freightliner, Mac Tools, and Simon's there. Of course, you got these big old fat Goodyear tires. 75th anniversary, NASCAR Salutes, Goodyear right there. Again, you got the Sunoco down here. Got these little yellow tips that Hendrick likes doing for whatever reason, but they got those there as well. You got the front end, which looks pretty cool. I don't like the double bow tie, but I mean, it's a throwback. I completely understand. So there's the number 5 ride. Very cool paint scheme. It's probably My third favorite, if I had to list it, it'd be Elliott, Byron, Larson, then Bowman. I hate to say that because Bowman's my favorite out of all the 4 drivers, but let's be honest, he don't have the best throwback scheme for Hendrick. That's okay. Maybe someday he'll knock it out of the park with a nice throwback. But anyway, on to the next diecast. Chase Elliott's number 9 Lumar paint scheme. Of course, this is a throwback to his father, Bill Elliott, in the number 9. They even copied the little like streakiness on the 9. That's so good. Of course, this reminds me of Bill and Casey Kane, but still, we all know it's to Bill Elliott. I mean, that wasn't going to not be the throwback, you know. Imagine they did one to Casey Kane like this with Elliott, but it wasn't to Bill Elliott. That'd be kind of funny, but still a very awesome race car. Very plain paint scheme, but the throwback is spot on, so I mean, that doesn't bother me at all that it's just all red. So, very cool. Going to get on here, Lumar window film, right there, probably the best Lumar paint scheme, and it's a freaking throwback. Elliott right there on the name banner, with the updated banners, of course. Got the number 9 with the streaks back here. Lumar, of course I couldn't drag it across the back because that spikiness was there. Elliott on the rear name banner here. Napa Auto Parts. Got Lumar, let's see, paint protection, sorry, I couldn't read through the blurriness. Paint protection film, Camaro Z01 Valvoline, got the number 9. Taillights, bow tie, and the pop rivets on the back end. This is where it kind of gets a little odd. Happy Mother's Day. Throwing back to his father. I mean, I know it's around Mother's Day weekend, whatever, I get it. But I'm just saying it's kind of funny how it's throwback to his father, but had Happy Mother's Day on the side. But still, that's an interesting little thing they did there. They didn't like put, you know, any sponsorship. It was just Happy Mother's Day, which is, and it's cute. I like it. You know, it's fine. Napa there. Valvoline, Kelly Blue Book, Coca-Cola, Hooters, Universe, Lumar window film there. Chase Elliott, did they do? Oh, they didn't do the Bill Elliott, they just did Chase Elliott. Chevrolet, Exalta, Cincinnati, Climb, Freightliner, Hooters, Mac Tools, and Simons there. Got the number 9 right there as well. 75th anniversary, NASCAR salutes. Got Goodyear, and then of course you got the Goodyear tires with the little yellow thing they got going on there on the front splitter. Got the Sunoco logo. Of course, you got the front end over here. And then the number 9 Hendrick Motorsports there as well. So, easily my favorite throwback. It was so good. Now, don't get me wrong. Byron's is hard to beat. The reason I didn't put it first was because the color was not, like, super accurate and spot on with how it ran, you know, during the race. Now, I know it's very, very hard to complicate. I understand that. I'm not saying, oh, they could have done better. I'm just saying where it's not that reflectiveness like it would have been on the original car. Just because they couldn't nail that with the paint scheme, I'm going to have to give it a second place because the Elliott was spot on. Trust me, I wish I could put the 24 on top. I can't. So the Elliott car is my favorite one, so let's go ahead and move on to the Byron car. Now here is the throwback to Jeff Gordon. And if I had $1 for every time Jeff Gordon had a throwback, not like with Gordon, I mean like if some other driver had a throwback to Gordon, I'd probably have like $10. So it's been done quite a lot. Rainbow Warrior car, they did the Flames car, this car, they've done a good amount, and they did the Rainbow Warrior car more than once. They did it like 4 or 5 times, so not even a throwback. They just kind of like did different things with it. So either way, it's cool to have a different car, but it's still Gordon. So if you're a Gordon fan and a Byron fan at the same time, this is the perfect diecast for you because he also won in this paint scheme at Darlington. And that's going to be coming out here sometime shortly. I don't really know when, but it should be coming out, you know, eventually here within the next couple months or so. I could be wrong on that. Maybe it's more than a couple months, but I'm assuming it's a couple months because it's been a while. But I kind of wish they would have 2 different options for a 4-car set whenever one of the drivers wins in that set. Like, for example, they had the Dover 1, 2, 3, 4 finish for Hendrick. I wish they did the race version of Bowman and either left the other ones plain or had the other ones race versions as well. That would have been awesome. So with the Darlington pack that we're reviewing right now, if they had an option to where you could either get the standard one, which just has, you know, like what we have now, or get the ones that were either all race versions, or just have like the standard 4-car set but with the winning car, that would be cool too. Because honestly, I would absolutely do the 4-car set with the winning car inside. That would be very awesome. They kind of did something similar back in, was it 2021 when Larson won? They had a 4-car set of the Final Four, and I think the number 5 was like a liquid color. So something kind of special like that would have been very cool. But that is kind of asking for a lot, and I understand that. I don't expect that from Lionel. I'm just saying that would be what I think is a cool idea. So we got this supposed to be a color-changing paint scheme. It's kind of doing that. It goes from like a purple to like a brown. So it does have like a reflective, like, I don't know, weird type of finish to it. But on the hood here, we got Exalta. Got one little stripe here, kind of like a rainbowy stripe. 75th anniversary for NASCAR. I didn't even know they had that on the hood, which is weird. I don't know why they did that. Well, I guess because it's, I don't know. I really don't. I'm just trying to pretend like I know, and I really don't. Chevy bow tie there. Hood louvers. Got the Byron banner here. Man, I can't wait for the race win to come out. 24 here. Byron on the rear name banner. And this wonky jaw of a deck lid, I don't know what that's about. I'm going to have to replace that probably. And then, ooh, the back end's garbage too. Taillights are super up high, bow tie super up high. There's a chunk out of the Exalta logo. Ooh, the Camaro logo is a little like bent, like warped almost. ZL1, Valvoline 24. I really might have to buy a separate Darlington car just to kind of replace this one. And then either make this like a, I don't know, custom or resell it or something. Liberty University, Exalta, Valvoline, 2 winter stickers, HendrickCars.com, William Byron, Chevrolet, Exalta, Cincinnati, Climb, Freightliner, Mac Tools, and Simon's there. I think it's like, was that Chevy City, I think? He also did a throwback to that back in 2018, maybe, I think, something like that. Maybe 19. I want to say it was 18 though. So Hendrick Motorsports that are right there. Raptor King of Tough. Got the 24 right here as well. Got a weird, that, like, look at that. You see the windshield? It's like bent almost. Like it's, man, it is kind of roughed up, isn't it? I don't know what's going on with this car. 75th anniversary, salutes, Goodyear tires, of course the throwback tires. I got the Sunoco logo there. I guess that's like supposed to be like a green, or like a lime green, or like a, not lime green, highlighter yellow type splitter for whatever reason. And then they got the little, look, that's not even on all the way. Look at Rapture on the back end. It's supposed to come out like here, and it stops. Man, this one's a rough one. This is a roughly put together diecast, but still, it's not the diecast that I'm putting in second place. It's just the finish of the diecast. I mean, it was a cool idea, and the fact that he won in it made it so much better. But I don't know. I still have to put Bill Elliott throwback on top from the Gordon throwback. It's so close. It really is. But at the same time, I think the accuracy of the Elliott one just makes it a little bit better. So I'm sorry to the ones who thought I was going to put the Elliott up top. I can't, or not Elliott. I'm sorry. The Byron one up top. I'm sorry, but Elliott's got you beat. It's just, he does better, more accurate paint scheme. I'm sorry, but the Gordon car has to be second. But that being said, let's move on to our fourth and final diecast. Here is Alex Bowman's Darlington throwback with a little bit of research that I just did, maybe like, I don't know, 2-3 minutes of. Apparently, this is a throwback to, get this, a guy named Kevin Hamlin. You want to know what I thought about that? I thought that was a typo. I thought they mixed up Kevin Harvick and Denny Hamlin. No, dude's name was, what I said. Kevin Hamlin. I mean, that's true. He drove in the Xfinity Series from 2005 to 2010. And I think this diecast, or this paint scheme specifically, is to his 2007 paint scheme. So I'll throw up a picture to what I believe is the paint scheme. It may not be 07, but I think this is what the paint scheme is. But that's just weird, man. It was for Chip Ganassi. And I don't know, because, like, why did they give Bowman the short end of the stick? You had Kyle Larson with a throwback to Smoke, Tony Stewart, legend. Then you had Chase Elliott, throwback to Bill Elliott, and another absolute legend. And then Jeff Gordon had some tributes paid to him, so now we got Stewart, Elliott, and Gordon. 3 fantastic paint schemes, right? So William did the Gordon throwback, right? 1 in the paint scheme, just to top it all off. And then they give Bowman here some Joe Schmo driver I've never heard of, and he drove recently, as in, 2010, 2005, up to 2010. Why? What happened? How did that, where did that come from? I mean, Bowman has had some iffy throwbacks, but they all had, like, good meaning, or was, like, to good people. He had Tim Richmond. He did a throwback to his crew chief. He, what else did he do? He did the, I think it was the Mark Martin throwback. That was cool, even though we've seen it 20 times, but that was cool. But what is this? Who decided this was going to be what we gave Bowman? Why you do my boy like that? We could have been so much better. You could have done like some Johnson paint scheme. You could have done anything. I mean, but we'll give him some other dude. It's almost like, we gotta have something for the race. Here, give him this. It'll be okay. I don't know. I'm kind of heated that the 5, 9, and 24 got fantastic schemes and drivers, and Bowman's over here with not a terrible paint scheme, but the yellow kind of sucks. And then just some Joe Smo driver. Like, I don't know. Anyway, I'm done complaining about it. I don't know. Anyway, here's the paint scheme. Got Ally right there. Again, it's like some type of weird, like, gold color. Got a very nice red on the hood, though. Hood louvers there. Got the Bowman name up here with the Chevy bow tie. Got the goldish 48 on the roof. Bowman on the back windshield. Let's see, do it right on the deck lid. They could have done it better. That's for sure. Ally do it right on the back end here. Valvoline Camaro Z01 48. Of course, got the taillights here. Got the bow tie up here as well with the pop rivets. HendrickCars.com. Ally do it right. They could have made that a little bigger. Come on now. Got the Goodyear tires for the Darlington race. Ally 48 got the little arrow for the Jackman. Then on the B post we got a scrunched up Chevrolet logo. Jesus. Chevrolet Elk Salta, Cincinnati, Climb, Freightliner, Mac Tools, and Simon's there. Alex Bowman on the name banner, or on the name rail, of course. Got the 48 there with some little swoosh going on with the red and black. They got the 75th anniversary, NASCAR salutes, Goodyear. Of course, you got the Sunoco logo down there. Then you got the front end here, which is pretty clean. Nothing really crazy. Just a white nose with a little bit of these white corners right here, like they did with the yellow corners, but made it white for whatever reason. So, yeah, that's kind of interesting. Thanks, guys, for giving Bowman the worst throwback paint scheme probably of the freaking race. But who am I? Who am I to judge? It's fine. What they could do, I wonder if they could do a throwback to his Xfinity win, because it's still Hendrick cars. I guess that'd probably be left up to, I don't know. I guess Larson could have had that, but they could throw it on Bowman for a race, right? Just, I don't know, get some one race that Ally hasn't signed, and I'll do it that way. I don't know. Give them something cool, man. Even it's 2017, even that Xfinity win would have been kind of crap, but still, I mean, it would have been better than this thing. Anyway, I'm done with the Bowman scheme. Let's gather the troops and get an outro going. Alright, here's our boys all lined up. Oh, God, I can't believe Bowman really got the short end of the stick. But anyway, I'm going to stop talking about it. This is actually, again, something I love seeing is the 4-car sets or 10-car sets, 8-car sets, 5-car sets, whatever Lionel's been cooking up in the kitchen recently with the 75th anniversary, like, 8-pack that had, like, Earnhardt and, you know, all those guys in it. And then they got, like, a 10-car set coming out soon with Hendrick, like Hendrick's, I don't know, top 10 driver, something like that. I don't know what's going on, but either way, very interesting. A lot of fantasy stuff coming out right now. I'm not really too sure why. But either way, back to the actual 4-car set. I'm glad they're doing stuff like this. Again, I would like some more variety with teams, but I'll take what I can get. So with that being said, I do believe that will be all for this diecast review. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.